Welcome into Coach's Aid. Victoria Sargent here, now joined with Attila Agoston from USA Team Handball. So how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit about what Team Handball is.
Well, Team Handball is a great sport. It's an Olympic sport since 1936. It's the second largest sport in the world by popularity. It's pretty well known in Europe and across the world, and it's growing in US.
Now, how did you find out about Team Handball?
Well, I played Team Handball in Europe.
So you know the sport pretty well then.
I know, and I also coach the sport and running a club in Denver.
Very
Team
cool.
Handball.
We're going to see a demo from you. Is
Yes.
it later today?
Yes, later today. So we are waiting for people to sign up so we can do a demo.
What type of athletes play Team Handball?
It's interesting. Any type of athlete can play because we have different positions in Team Handball. There are wing positions, center backs, shooters, goalies. So, you have to be athletic, faster, taller, any type of athlete. So you don't have to be very tall or very short, so it doesn't matter.
So a wide variety. Now, this isn't a very common sport by any means. So how does one get involved in a local event?
As I mentioned, it's very popular all over the world, but US is just growing. So we have clubs all over United States, and then we have club events and tournaments, so like regionals and nationals and college nationals. So 2 tournaments are coming up, one in Auburn for the college national, and one in Reno for the US nationals.
Very cool. So now, are there any other national events coming up?
We also have a West regional type of event, a West regional tournament during the Falcon Cup in Colorado Springs.
Very cool.
So people can come and watch and play the game if they want.
Very cool. Well, I'm very excited to see your demonstration over there. I've never seen Team Handball myself, so it'll be very fun. Thank you for being here, Attila. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in. We will be right back with some other interviews. Welcome back into Coach's Aid. Victoria Sargent here, joined with another USA Team Handball participant, John Steffens. Right?
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for
Glad
being
to be here.
And I know that you, just from talking to you prior to this interview, that you were on the junior national team, which is 21 and under.
That was a long time ago.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Growing up, I got introduced to this great sport of Team Handball in PE.
Nice.
I mean, so many kids are playing this sport in PE, but they don't realize the magnitude of it. It's an Olympic sport. And so I played baseball, basketball, soccer. So what did I learn to do? Run, jump, and throw.
Right.
Perfect transition for handball.
There you go.
It turns out there's a men's club that was in my town that a friend of mine, his brother was on the Olympic team. So his older brother.
Right.
So they brought me out. They said, "Hey, check it out. Come and play." And turned out I was good. And I got invited to come.
That's awesome.
Out to Colorado Springs from Long Island and be a part of the junior national team.
Nice.
I did that. It was amazing.
That's a crazy, kind of story leading up to where you got. And you trained at the Olympic Training Center?
That's right. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
so what was that experience?
A residency program. They had one back in the 90s. That's where they were housed.
Okay.
Down at the Olympic Training Center. And so they brought us out as the junior team. They brought us out for 6 weeks. We got to live there.
That's
we trained
awesome.
Twice a day. We had national level coaching. And from there, then we flew to the World Championships, the Under-21 World Championships.
Ball's right here on the desk. Tell me a little bit about why is it this? It almost looks like a mini soccer ball, but not as big. You know what I mean? So tell me a little bit about it.
So it's a little heavier than a number 3 soccer ball, right? So small, so you can grab it, you can throw it. But even then, it gets a little bit slippery. You got sweaty, slippery. It's hard to hold.
Right.
They use a pine tar resin type
so
substance you put on your hands, and it gets real sticky.
So kind of what's illegal for baseball.
Yeah. They banned it from the NFL.
Right. Yep.
But it's 100% legal in handball, and it's a big part of the game and the sport. Lots of ball movement, but not a lot of individual dribbling and holding the ball. That slows the game down. The game is so quick when you share the ball and move it.
Right. So you're allowed to pass as much as you want, pretty much.
Yeah, as much as you want.
You can dribble
as much as you want. You could take one more step than basketball. After I stop dribbling, I could take 3 steps.
Okay.
And the thing is, this ball, when they throw it, it reaches 100 kilometers an hour.
Exactly. Cool. Well, I'm excited to see your demonstration down there that you guys will be participating in. I encourage people to sign up and go check it out because it will be a cool event. I'm excited just to go watch it. Check it out.
It's the most exciting sport in the world.
There we go. John, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.